that, let me explain to you how you can fast track your income. Okay. Now, instead of coming in with just the 2 sets, you can, you can always come in with the 9 sets, right? Now, this is the latest that we have just introduced, which is the 9 sets with 3 accounts, right? So what does it mean with the 9 sets? Okay, let me give you the example here. So you already know about the 2 sets, okay? So this is the comparison, right? The difference. Now, the 2 sets will give you a 1,000 AV, right? That will cost you about 300 ringgit, but you only get 1 account, right? And compared to the 9 sets, okay, now, your as a new consumer, you're coming in, this is a one-time offer for you, right? You can go for the 9 sets, which will give you 5,000 AV, right? You see, usually 1 set will give you 100 AV. So 9 set will be 900 AV, right? Now 9 sets will cost you about 1,350, okay? Because 1 set is about the price of 150 ringgit, right? So 9 set is 1,350. Now, if you come in with 9 set, the company will do their part to boost your AV, right? They will add in another 4,100 AV, which will cost the company, extra 6,150 ringgit, right? So, but the total of AV is now going into the rewards pool is now 5,000 AV, right? In terms of the cash value is 7,500. But the beauty part is you're not getting just 1 account with 9 sets. You're getting 3 accounts, right? 3 accounts means you get 1 main account, which is you, okay? And you get 2 sub accounts by just using 1 name, okay? Usually, if you want to have 3 individual accounts, you must come in with 3 different names or 3 different ICs, all right? But now, by coming in with 9 sets, you can have 3 accounts, right? So just with 1 IC will do. So 1 IC, which is the main one, will be you, and then at the bottom will be the UA and UB. That will be your sub accounts. Okay. Now, and the benefits will be also you will also entitled to earn store profit. Now, if you compare with 2 sets and 9 sets, now 2 sets, if you come in with 2 sets, your store profit, right? At retail is only 5%, and if you're using DP, it's only 2%. Now, what does this mean? Okay, now store profit is basically when when you shop in your own store, in your own online store, right, or on your own account, when you shop and at a retail price, okay, so you will get a 5% store profit. Or when you use any of your discount points, your DP points, right, you will get 2%. Or if you have shoppers, right? Shoppers are basically, people that may not be keen to do this business for whatever reason. Usually will be those people who are very well off, super rich already. So to them, 150,000 is, nothing to them, right? So they may not be interested to do the business, but they love our products. So, they may want to buy the products. And if you have this kind of, people, they can become your shoppers, right? So you can just give them your URL link, okay, to your store, so they can purchase online, or they can if the country is not on lockdown, they can always come to our 3 Damansara office, to make purchases there as well, our sales center. All right. So when they do that, you can enjoy the retail profit of 5%. Okay, whenever your shoppers shop in your store using your URL link. Okay, if they're using the discount points, then you enjoy the 2%. All right. Now, but if you're looking at the 9 sets, the 9 sets, what you will get is the retail store profit will be 10% instead of the 5%. So you get more, right? And DP, if you're using DP for the purchase, then you get 4%. Now, your store profit, you get not only in you get not only on the main account, but you get for all the 3 individual accounts, right? So you can whichever account you want to promote, you want to use, okay, you can enjoy the store profit for each of your 3 accounts. Okay. Now, but what is the most important of all if you did not come in with the 9 sets, right? Let's say, okay, what's the most important that you will miss out, which is the group store incentive. Now, this is another incentive that you can easily qualify. Later, I will show it to you that you can easily qualify and earn an extra 800 ringgit. Maximum is 800 ringgit every month. Okay. Now, if you come in with 2 sets, you are not entitled to earn the group store incentive. But if you come in with the 9 set, then yes, you can earn the group store incentive, not only for one account, but all the 3 accounts. Means you're going to earn 3 times of the group store incentive. All right. That's super wonderful. Okay. Now, then at the same time, okay, now we also have what we call the carry forward feature. Okay. Now, if you come in with 2 sets, your carry forward of any unused AV, right, means the AV is not qualified for the particular month, so the AV will be carried forward. So for those who come in with 2 sets, the carry forward will be only up to 20,000 AV only, right? Now, but if you come in with 9 sets, then your carry forward will be extended to up to 1 million AV for each account. So you got 3 accounts, all the 3 accounts is 1 million AV, okay? Now, then we look at the discount points, right? Coming in with 2 sets, your discount points that is awarded to you is 30 points. Now, the discount points will be stored in your on back office, right? You can use it anytime. You can use it. There's no expiry date, right? Now, for 2 sets, it's only 30 DP, right? 30 discount points. But if you come in with 9 sets, you get 135 discount points, and you can slowly use your discounts on all our items, right? Up to 50% you can save. Now, then moving on, the last column here is what we call the rewards credit. Okay, so here the rewards credit are basically, if you come in with 2 sets, when you build your network, your very first income of 1,500 ringgit will be paid to you in the form of rewards credit. Now, this is basically rewards credit are basically the A-Star money that you can use to purchase our products, right? After the first 1,500, after that every penny will now go straight to the bank for you, right? It's only the first 1,500 for those who come in with 2 sets. You will get your income will be in the form of a rewards credit. Okay, now this is to basically to compensate on the boosting of your AV. All right, if without this rewards credit, there's no way that the company would be able to boost all your AV to, whether it's to 1,000 AV or to 5,000 AV, right? Now, if you come in with the 9 sets, right, then the 9 sets, the rewards credit will be your first 6,000 ringgit. Okay, so usually if you come in with 9 sets, if you have one account, then the one account will be the rewards credit will be at 6,000. But here, the 6,000 will be considered as for all your 3 accounts. So all the 3 accounts, your rewards credit is only 6,000, right? And after the 6,000, okay, every penny in your income will go straight to the bank as in cash form. Okay. Now, so now let's look at how you can qualify for the group store incentive. In short, it's called GSI. Okay, so this is the chart. Okay, now for your main account, okay, now for the main account, if you look at the GSI, all right, you will need to have a qualifying branches. Okay, qualifying branches, it means that all your small branches all add up together with your personal store. All right, your personal branch means personal branch is yourself, right? So you add up together, so you see how much AV volume that you have over this column, and the center column is whereby is total of your whole group, including your own personal store. All right, so easier to understand will be as long as if your total group, okay, you have, let's say 50,000, right, or more, right? So you are potentially be able to qualify for a maximum of 800 ringgit of group store incentive, provided, okay, you must have a qualifying group. Qualifying group is your other groups all add up together, but minus out the biggest group. You just minus out the biggest group. All right. So this is what we call the small branches plus your personal store. All right. If their AV, the total AV volume is as per the column here. So you will, if let's say got 15,000 AV, then you will be able to earn to qualify for 800 ringgit. Now, let's say if your total group AV is 50,000. right? But your qualifying is only, let's say, 5,000 AV. Then you will only qualify for a 300 ringgit. Okay. But if your qualifying branch is, let's say, 15,000 AV, then you can earn the 800 ringgit. Okay. Now, later I will show you some of the calculation. Then you will be you are able to understand even better. This here is for your main account. Now, for your sub account, your A and B, right? They can also qualify for group store incentive, but based on this chart on the right side. Okay. Now, you can see that your qualifying branches will now have to, if your AV volume is the same as the one over here, right? Your GSI will be 50% less. Okay. But if your qualifying branch is double the amount as the existing normal chart, then you will earn as the existing one, right? You will earn the maximum of 800. Now, it doesn't matter because what I'm going to show you is, with the fast track, okay, when, as early as the level 2, you're going to be able to earn the maximum of 800 ringgit for all your 3 groups. All right, I'll show you in a very moment. So here is example of how much you can expect to earn. So here we say that, okay, let me move this. Okay, you came in now with 9 sets, all right? So you have this 5,000 AV and you got 3 accounts. One is the main and 2 is the sub, right? So we're using just one IC, right? And so what we suggest that is you come in and then you introduce not 5 but 6 people, right? The reason is, if can, is ideally to balance your Y1A and Y1B. So to build a solid base, right? So the best solid base will be at least 3 on the left and 3 on the right. Okay, some of you might just want to have 2 on the left, 2 on the right. That's all right. Okay, but the more solid it is, the better, right? So here we suggest that you have at least 6 direct, okay, and 3 will be placed under your Y1A and 3 under Y1B, right? And each of these of your 6 people, they come in, right? They also go for the 9 sets, all right? So they will each got the 5,000 AV, okay? Now let's see how much you will be able to make. Now, if you look at the duplication level, okay, at level 1, it means that you get the 6 direct, right? When you get the 6 direct and they have not gotten anyone, okay, just 6 under your group. Now you will already make 3,920, okay, compared to the earlier one, all right? The the one account you are getting much lesser, right? So here is a big jump, okay? Your first level itself is already 3,920. Now, when each of your direct, the 6 people now, when they each get, their own 6 people. So everybody, you just teach them to come in to get 6, all right? Now, when 6 get 6, that's where you will now start to earn level 2, which is 13,440, okay? And when the new 6 now get their 6, so there'll be 36 in each group, all right? So multiply by 5,000 because everybody comes in with 9 sets, so they got 5,000 AV. So at level 3, you are now already making 39,120, right? So level 4, all right, you'll be making how much? 88,800, okay? And at level 5, okay, that's where you will start making 6-figure income, which is 240,800 ringgit. Okay, this is a really fast track income for those who wants to to build faster, right? With the same amount of effort of people coming in compared with one account, but this is 3 accounts, right? So this is fast, okay? It's a one-time decision, but every month throughout the year, you're going to earn, even faster, okay? Now let's break it down and let me show you, individually the calculation. Okay. Now, your first level, right? You have 6 direct. Okay. So your Y1A, okay, have these 3 direct. Okay. So the Y1A will now start to earn. All right. So the total of the Y1A is 940. Okay. Y1B is also identical, right? So also earn 940. Okay, and because Y1A has AV and Y1B also got AV, all right? So all these AV will go up to your Y1. So Y1 will also earns, okay, Y1's rewards is 2040, right? So total up all these 3 branches that you have or 3 accounts that you have, all right? That's how you get your 3,920, okay? So these are calculation for your branch rewards, including your GSI and so on. Now you notice that at level 1, your GSI for your sub account, Y1A and Y1B, right? They are making only at 400, okay? And your main account Y1 is making at 600, okay? But the moment you go to level 2, okay, which is here in the next slides, okay. So at level 2, each of your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they now branch out to get their own 6 people, right? So 6 people get come in with 5,000 AV, so that will give you 30,000 AV each in each group. So you can see now your Y1A, okay, your total rewards is 3,680. Same goes as Y1B, and the Y1 now is earning 6,000 over ringgit. So if you total up, you know, all the 3 accounts, that's how you earn 13,440. But what I want to bring your attention to is now at level 2, all right, your sub account, the GSI, okay, the group store incentive is already hitting the maximum already, 800 already, all right. So this one Y1B also 800, okay, and your Y account, the main account, is also 800. So from here onwards, every month you are going to hit 800 and 800 and 800, all right, just because of the group store incentive, right? And here is only on the 2nd level, okay? So now we go to the 3rd level, okay? So 3rd level, that's where the new 6 will get their 6, so it's 36 people, you know, multiplied by 5,000 AV, so it's giving you 180,000 AV per group. So if you calculate the branch rewards and the GSI and so on, so your Y1 rewards total is 13,400. Similarly, with the Y1B is also 13,400, and Y1 is 12,320. So total up, you get 39,120. So you see the GSI again is all maximum 800 already. Okay. Now same goes as this one, level 4. All right, when you earn 88,000, so GSI is also 800 all the way. All right. Now when it comes to level 5, all right, level 5, that's where, you know, your each of your group is now starting to exceed the 3 million. That is where, like I said again, when you have more than the 4th group onwards, right? So the 4th group onwards will activate the extra rewards. So every group that hits above 3 million, you'll be paid 18,000 per group. But the 4th group, you will be paid double, right? 36,000. So here you got 6 group, right? So total up on that month, you will start to hit 240,000. Okay. Now, if for those of you who wants to even go even more, right? You can build even bigger, and you can almost double up, you know, whatever effort that you have put in. Okay. Comparing the 3 accounts, right? Now you can have 3 sets, 3 groups of 3 accounts. Okay, what I'm going to show you here is like this. Okay, now remember just now this is the one group of 3 accounts. So you got the one main, which is Y1, and you got Y1A and Y1B, right? So instead of just coming in with just one main account, instead of just coming in with one group of 3 accounts, you can come in with using 3 different IC name, right? So 3 different IC name, you can have 3 groups of 3 accounts. So how you place the 3 groups will be your first Y1 will be on top. All right, this is your main account, right? So followed by your 2 sub account, and then under Y1A is where you register another IC name, okay, with 9 sets. So you get the Y2, right? So Y2 got his own sub account, right? So on the other side, your Y1B, okay, so you register with another name, okay, so you got a Y3, okay, with the 2 sub account. Now, so this is 9 account, 369, right? Okay, so for this 9 account, all right, so we suggest that, you know, you can place directly 8. If you can get 6, you can, I'm pretty sure you will be able to also get 8, right? Because you want to make sure that every account will have at least, you know, 2 groups, two direct groups, because to qualify for any income, you need at least two direct groups. So what you do is you just build and concentrate on the base, right? Because whatever AV that's generated in down here, you will all go up to all your accounts as well. All right. So, and the effort is almost the same compared to earlier with just 3 accounts, you bring in 6 direct, right? But this one is 9 accounts, you bring in just additional 2 more, right? 8 directs, okay? So let's see how much is the duplication. So your first level, if you have 8 directs, okay, by having 9 accounts, all right, so you will earn already, your first level is already 7,380, okay? So when each of the 8, they now branch out to 6, only 6. You bring in 8 directs, but each of them bring in 6, all right? And you will now start to earn at level 2, which is 27,440. And on third level, you earn 73,520, right? And at the fourth level is 156,800. And on the fifth level, that's where you start to earn 480,800. Now, if you compare side by side, okay, now this is the 3 accounts, all right? 9 sets. And this is the 9 accounts. So 9 accounts basically is 9 sets, 9 sets, and 9 sets. Okay, so it's really up to you. All right, if you want to go big, you can always go for this. Okay, because if you can see, the effort is almost the same. It's just additional 2 directs only. Okay, here your direct is 6 people. Here your direct is 8 people, right? And every one of your directs, they start to duplicate 6 people, right? Every level they duplicate 6 people, but you can see that your income is already double already, comparing the 3 accounts and also the 9 the 9 accounts. Okay,